Greetings, O seekers of wisdom and champions of intellectual prowess. Ready yourselves for an uproariously engaging expedition as we dive headfirst into the depths of Genesis chapter 8. Buckle up, my fellow explorers, because in this riveting chapter, we're not just mere spectators. Oh no, we've transformed into fearless adventurers armed with the sharpest of modern analogies and a gleeful sprinkle of playfulness. Imagine stepping into a time machine, except instead of a DeLorean, it's a swirling vortex of enlightenment that seamlessly melds ancient sagacity with the zingiest of contemporary insights, creating an exquisite lens through which we'll artfully decode the lessons hidden within the deluge. So, fasten those metaphorical seatbelts, my friends, because our minds are about to traverse the post-flood landscape, extracting pearls of wisdom that resonate across centuries, slipping into the cozy nooks of our modern lives. Brace yourselves to unfurl the layers of Genesis chapter 8. We're not mere readers. We're adrenaline-charged participants in an intellectual escapade that marries the past and the present, a duet that twirls to the rhythm of timeless truths. Let's begin with a reading of Genesis chapter 8 for the New International Version.
But God remembered Noah and all the wild animals and the livestock that were with him in the ark, and he sent a wind over the earth, and the waters receded. Now the springs of the deep and the floodgates of the heavens had been closed, and the rain had stopped falling from the sky. The water receded steadily from the earth. At the end of the 150 days the water had gone down, and on the 17th day of the 7th month the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. The waters continued to recede until the 10th month, and on the first day of the 10th month the tops of the mountains became visible. After 40 days Noah opened a window he had made in the ark and sent out a raven, and it kept flying back and forth until the water had dried up from the earth. Then he sent out a dove to see if the water had receded from the surface of the ground. But the dove could find nowhere to perch because there was water over all the surface of the earth, so it returned to Noah in the ark. He reached out his hand and took the dove and brought it back to himself in the ark. 10 He waited 7 more days and again sent out the dove from the ark. When the dove returned to him in the evening, there in its beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Then Noah knew that the water had receded from the earth. 12 He waited 7 more days and sent the dove out again, but this time it did not return to him. By the first day of the first month of Noah's 601st year, the water had dried up from the earth. Noah then removed the covering from the ark and saw that the surface of the ground was dry. By the 27th day of the 2nd month the earth was completely dry. Then God said to Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons and their wives. Bring out every kind of living creature that is with you, the birds, the animals, and all the creatures that move along the ground, so they can multiply on the earth and be fruitful and increase in number on it." So Noah came out, together with his sons and his wife and his sons' wives. All the animals and all the creatures that move along the ground and all the birds, everything that moves on land, came out of the ark, one kind after another. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord and, taking some of all the clean animals and clean birds, he sacrificed burnt offerings on it. The Lord smelled the pleasing aroma and said in his heart, "Never again will I curse the ground because of humans, even though every inclination of the human heart is evil from childhood. And never again will I destroy all living creatures, as I have done. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease." This concludes the reading.
Genesis chapter 8. It's a red carpet invitation to plunge further into the gripping saga of Noah and his aquatic extravaganza. This chapter, fellow word aficionados, isn't just a continuation. It's an opening into the era of aftermath, where waters recede, leaving behind a stage set for life's encore. But hark, dear minds, we're not casual observers. No, we're audacious pioneers braving the uncharted wilderness of knowledge, piecing together the mosaic of existence's resurgence after the grand-scale H2O spectacle. As we traverse the corridors of Genesis chapter 8, we become archaeologists of rebirth, stitching together the fabric of life anew against the echoing backdrop of historical tumult. Visualize, if you dare, Genesis chapter 8 as a blockbuster movie sequel. But not just any sequel, mind you. This is the ultimate cosmic reset button getting a jolly good push. Watch as floodwaters exit stage left with an elegant sweep, revealing a transformed scenery bursting with rejuvenated life. It's akin to a phoenix's dramatic ascent from the ashes of watery chaos, a post-apocalyptic emergence brimming with triumphs, tribulations, and the occasional, "who left the water running?" moment. This chapter, my fellow cinematic connoisseurs, unfolds as a grand spectacle of transformation, where civilization sprouts anew amidst the echoes of challenges and victories, like a post-diluvian Broadway show with a standing ovation from Mother Nature herself. But wait, we're not done, for in this narrative treasure hunt, we stumble upon the dove, a mystical messenger straight out of nature's voicemail service. Imagine receiving a text alert from Earth's PR team, "Hey there! Waters subsiding, venture forth." The dove takes on the role of a winged carrier pigeon, fluttering through the airwaves of optimism, bearing joyful news of resurgence and rekindled hope. And then there's Noah, Mr. Sacrifice Maker Extraordinaire. But let's modernize this a bit, shall we? Picture him not just as a ritual enthusiast, but as a diplomatic trailblazer. Think of it as ancient international relations 101, where sacrifices symbolize the first form of cross-cultural diplomacy. In essence, Noah becomes the world's earliest ambassador, building bridges with offerings and embodying the spirit of cooperation, long before conference rooms and treaties. The lessons from Genesis chapter 8, they're the icing on this enlightening cake. First off, we learn about cycles of renewal, which is like the universe's reminder to us all. After every storm, there's a renewal party to attend. Then there's nature's communication, where the dove isn't just a bird, it's a winged telegram reminding us to tune in to nature's radio station and harmonize with its rhythms. Last but not least, shared commitments. Think of Noah's sacrifices as the odd version of international accords, underscoring the importance of playing nicely in the global sandbox. In a grand finale of sorts, Genesis chapter 8, despite its age, remains an evergreen hit. It's a tale of rebirth, of conversing with nature in a cosmic dance, and the dazzling spectacle of cooperation. So, seize this moment to channel your inner appreciation. Go ahead, embrace that like button like it's a long-lost friend, tap subscribe for a river of enlightenment flowing your way, and don't hold back on sharing your ruminations in the comments below. Within the complexities of our oh-so-modern world, these nuggets of ancient sagacity shine as lighthouses guiding our journey through the ocean of existence. Don't miss the chance to show some love. Hit that like button, subscribe for more thought-provoking biblical insights, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until our next adventure, keep seeking wisdom, embracing laughter, and sharing in the joy of revelation. Happy exploring!